Hi, darlings. I'm Brian, and you're watching The Brian Darling Show. Today, my personal Costa Rica travel planner, and his name is Jose Huertas Rodriguez. Hi, Jose. How are you?
Good. How are you, Brian?
Excellent. Thank you. Welcome to The Brian Darling Show.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, Jose, tell us a little bit about what kind of, when people call you, how do you start that dialogue with someone? They call you and they say, I want to come to Costa Rica. What do I do?
Okay. Well, it's very important to get as much information from the client about their expectations, usually what they did on the past vacations, for example, for us to get an idea what they are looking for, what they like to do, if they are adventure, or if they are just more to relax, or if they are nature lovers, because we have a lot of national parks, wildlife, and also a lot of adventures. But it's very important to try to, because when you talk on the phone or you talk with a client over emails, it's really hard to know what they are looking for in order to make the best recommendations. If they would like to go to a party town, or if they will prefer a beach destination where it's like more quiet. So it's very important to get as much information as possible about expectations, the budget, in order to make the best recommendation.
Jose, how did you get into the travel business?
Okay, well, I was living in Canada in the late 90s. When I come back to Costa Rica, I think it was 2002 or something like that. Um, I was looking for something to do, and I started working in a hotel on the South Caribbean coast. This hotel is not even longer there. Then I started interacting with travelers, and I really enjoy, giving advice or what to do or where to go, and it really feels good to give my opinion about the best places depending on each person. And I was there for I think like a year and a half, and then I was like ready to come back to the city. So I started working on as a travel planner, and since that I've been doing the same thing, and I really love it. Try to do the best and meet the expectations for honeymooners, adventure people, families. So I really enjoy it, and I think it's great when you get the feedback.
When you're in Costa Rica, there are some regional airlines, one of which, my favorite, happens to be a little airline called Nature Air. And that's where Jose is working right now. Tell us a little bit more about Nature Air.
It's a local airline. We fly to most of the small airports in the country, from the Caribbean to the North Pacific and South Pacific, to most of the airport near the Corcovado National Park. That is one of the best national parks, in my opinion. And we are getting a little bit bigger planes. We're gonna start flying to Panama City, and also we already are flying to Managua, but with the small planes. With this a little bit bigger plane, we're also gonna start flying every day to Managua, Nicaragua.
Jose, how do we get a hold of you?
Well, you can email me, jhuertas at naturevacations.com, or you can, on the website, you can call the 1-800 number.
Awesome. And I'm going to put all this on my website too at briandarling.com. Jose, on that note, thank you so much for coming on the Brian Darling Show and chatting with us and telling us a little bit about Costa Rica. Darlings, if you'd like to contact Jose, you can find him at naturevacations.com. And again, all this stuff will be posted on my website at briandarling.com. So on that note, darlings, we've come to the end of another Brian Darling Show. And until next time, we are hitting those high waves of hot topics, LGBT news, vacation info, and everything else that you want to talk about. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.